Uh-oh. I think I just broke this thing I've been using. It's all loose now. Oops. Yeah, it's the next day. Hubby's in there snoring. It's Saturday. Sorry it takes me so long to get my shit out and posted. My editing, I have a low self-esteem, and I procrastinate because of it. Yeah, I'm sure of myself like a motherfucker, so much to the point where I draw like Van Gogh and scribble. Yeah, a lot of my drawing is done with my eraser. I can draw though, as long as my hand don't get half paralyzed again. Anyway, I wanted to say a couple more things, because I don't see anybody else pointing out. I saw one other creator pointing it out, but I'm going to point it out again. Okay? Alright. Gypsy's shirt. Here, you see her shirt? Taco? And Ken is the burrito. And she says the baby is the taquito. What is she looking for? Nacho cheese children? Nacho cheese pizza? Is she looking for some nachos? And some nacho cheese? Nacho cheese pizza? That's what she's looking for. That's what Gypsy is looking for. Nacho cheese pizza. I think they're looking for a pregnant teen that doesn't want to be a parent yet. That'll give her a baby for cheap. That's what I think. That's what I think. One more thing. You know how where Gypsy said that Ryan was her comfort? You know that last video I posted with Gypsy, the last Gypsy video? Dude, where it misspoke and said that Gypsy called Ryan her comforter. Yo, I found another channel. Same script. It's a guy's voice. And I'm telling you, everything down to the gasp is the same. It's the same script. I'm telling you, these are from a content farm. Computer ran, AI generated fucking channels, and people are giving them their subscription. Because chances are, those are the channels that don't have a political opinion. So, you know. I mean, that's the reason people click. And when they find out somebody's political opinions, they bow out and unclick and leave. Or they start trolling the motherfucker, and then they just start hate watching them. Anyway, alright, I don't want this portion getting any longer, okay? I just wanted to point out the shirt, because, you know, taco means this is downstairs nether regions, and his burrito is his member. Yeah. It's the burrito. And all she needs is some nacho cheese pizza. She's looking for some nacho cheese children. Yep. For real though, I can't believe that male voice had the same exact script. He even used the word comforter. Oh my god, you guys, I found it. Look, hold on. Let me turn the camera around. Hold up. Listen.
Y'all, this isn't just drama. This isn't just TV. It's damage.
Most people think cheating is just hooking up with someone behind your partner's back, but honestly, the emotional stuff is even worse. Sleeping with someone can be meaningless to some, but forming a secret emotional bond, that's next level betrayal. It means your heart is already with someone else, and your partner, they're just a placeholder.
I don't know about y'all, but after watching the latest episode of Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, I'm convinced Gypsy cheated on Ken with Ryan right after having a baby with him. And I'm not just talking about physical cheating. Let's break this down, because cheating isn't just about sex. It's about secrecy, betrayal, and emotional connections that don't belong in your relationship. Most people think cheating is just hooking up with someone behind your partner's back. But honestly, the emotional stuff is even worse. Sleeping with someone can be meaningless to some, but forming a secret emotional bond, that's next level betrayal. It means your heart is already with someone else. and your partner, they're just the placeholder.
Now let's bring it back to the disaster that is the Gypsy Ken Ryan love triangle. Gypsy clearly built up and displayed a deep emotional connection with Ryan, her ex-husband, right after giving birth to Ken's child. The timing is insane. Let's rewind. Picture this. Gypsy and Ken have just welcomed their baby into the world, but instead of soaking in that beautiful new chapter together, what does Gypsy do? She sends pictures of her newborn daughter to Ryan, and not just in a look what's new way. Nope, Gypsy sent those pics behind Ken's back. Ryan even confirmed it on the show.
Let's bring it back to the disaster that is the Gypsy Ken Ryan love triangle. Gypsy clearly built up and displayed a deep emotional connection with Ryan, her ex-husband, right after giving birth to Ken's child. The timing is insane. Let's rewind. Picture this. Gypsy and Ken have just welcomed their baby into the world, but instead of soaking in that beautiful new chapter together, what does Gypsy do? She sends pictures of her newborn daughter to Ryan, and not just in a look what's new way. Nope. Gypsy sent those pics behind Ken's back. Ryan even confirmed it on the show. On the same day she gave birth, she was sliding into her ex's messages with baby pics like it was nothing.
On the same day she gave birth, she was sliding into her ex's messages with baby pics like it was nothing. And look, I don't care what your definition of cheating is. This is shady AF. You just gave birth and you're already texting your ex secretly. That's not just emotional cheating. It's calculated and cold. But wait, it gets worse. Gypsy wasn't just sending Ryan baby updates. Oh no. She was sending him literal thirst traps. Yup. Cleavage out, posing sexy, trying way too hard, and all of it was still behind Ken's back. Ryan even showed the cameras the pics she sent, including ones of her in bed with the baby. Yes, you heard that right. Gypsy was sending photos of her lying in bed with her newborn to her ex-husband, and Ryan, he ate it up. He literally said that he likes Gypsy when she's sleepy, and that her photos were melting him.
And look, I don't care what your definition of cheating is, this is shady AF. You just gave birth and you're already texting your ex secretly? That's not just emotional cheating, it's calculated and cold. But wait, it gets worse. Gypsy wasn't just sending Ryan baby updates. Oh no, she was sending him literal thirst traps. Yup, cleavage out, posing sexy, trying way too hard, and all of it was still behind Ken's back. Ryan even showed the cameras the pics she sent, including ones of her in bed with the baby. Yes, you heard that right. Gypsy was sending photos of her lying in bed with her newborn to her ex-husband, and Ryan, he ate it up. He literally said that he likes Gypsy when she's sleepy, and that her photos were melting him.
Copied script with a different voice. I knew it was a computerized channel. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention now. Pay attention.
Meanwhile, Ken is over here, unknowingly raising a baby with a woman who's emotionally invested in her ex and possibly plotting her next move.
While Ken is over here, unknowingly raising a baby with a woman who's emotionally invested in her ex and possibly plotting her next move. So yeah, if you ask me, this wasn't just emotional cheating. This was a full-blown betrayal. Gypsy's loyalty clearly lies with the man who's not in the room, and Ken, he's just playing the role she assigned to him. And honestly, the storyline is so messy, it feels more like a scripted soap opera than real life. But hey, when it comes to Gypsy Rose, real life and reality TV are basically the same thing now. Alright, let me remind you again, everything Gypsy was doing with Ryan, it was all happening behind Ken's back. But things only get messier from here. Just 2 weeks after having the baby, Gypsy started airing some serious issues with Ken. She said she felt this emotional distance from him.
Just 2 weeks after having the baby, Gypsy started airing some serious issues with Ken. She said she felt this emotional distance from him, like he was physically present but emotionally checked out. Ouch, right?
He's physically present but emotionally checked
This
out.
guy.
Ouch. Right? But here's where it really gets wild. You know, like Gypsy said that whenever she feels disconnected from Ken or has problems with him, Ryan is the only one who truly understands her. She claims she and Ryan have this deep, long-standing bond and that no one else gets her the way he does. If that sounds familiar, it should. Because remember in her short apology video to Ryan, she said she loves Ken, but called Ryan her comforter, basically the one who gives her emotional support, which is pretty confusing considering she dumped Ryan accusing him of abuse.
Comforter.
She said she loves Ken, but called Ryan her comforter. Basically the one who gives her
She didn't
emotional.
say comforter, she said comfort. Have you heard enough yet? You hear that script? Yeah, it's the same. But look, check it out. Look at his sub count compared to hers. You see that? Yeah, I told you. He has almost 1 million. And why is that? Why are people giving their subscriptions to content farms? I mean, come on. It's a computerized channel, you guys. They ain't even, it's all like probably ran by the same content farm. And look what my comment was. That's what's up. And look, somebody clicked my like button. It is though. It's the same script. Tell me you can't hear it. Tell me you hear it. Computerized channel. Quit giving your subscriptions to these phony channels. What do they need the money for? Guarantee you they already live in a damn mansion. Oh, they probably own the whole damn village or area, hotel building, whatever the fuck, wherever they are. They probably head honchos. Anyway, give your subs to people who are real, people such as myself. Yeah, 'cause that's what's up. She has over 300 900,000 subs. But if you look at his, he's got almost 1 mil. What? Over 900,000 subscribers. And it's a fucking computer. People are giving their subscriptions to a fucking computer. Why? Why? Click on the people who are fucking real. That's me. That's this channel. Click the button. You take your finger. You click the button. Yeah. You click the like button and click the subscribe. And you can click the join button too, but nobody's forcing you or anything. Nobody else clicks it. Alright, okay, there. Alright, there. I said it. Nobody clicks. I have 2 members. I did have 3. But the one that's been with me the longest, I don't know. I guess. I don't know if I did something wrong. Did I do something wrong? Were they trying to tell me to do something and I didn't do it? I've been really stressed. Like, with my accident and all, and my half paralyzed hand, and even with just moving here and such, shit has just, things have been chaotic, to say the least. The evil cat. See, she's not always so evil. Things are getting dark. You want to hear a dark thought? Forget now. Gypsy's sister, she been doing that college thing. Her sister has been going to college to learn how to deliver babies. And why would she do that? I think they're looking for a minor, a pregnant minor. They won't tell nobody. They won't tell the boyfriend's parents. Nope. They won't tell. Nope. They won't tell. They'll just help her remove the baby so that Gypsy could buy it dirt cheap. And being that the kid's a minor and all that, how are they going to deny her that cheap baby? I want to get dark with the tinfoil hat. Dude, I can get dark with that tinfoil hat. She's still looking for a baby. Oh, it's on the side of my... She's still looking for a baby. Okay? And if you want me to get dark, I can get dark. So they can help them get rid of that baby. And the sister can help with the process. If it's a cheerleader or whatever, she don't even have to tell her coach. She just go right back to cheerleading. Yep. Gypsy and Mia and Ken, they're on the job. Any little minors out there pregnant, I think they're looking for you. With the taco shirt and the fucking burrito. What else is shaped like a burrito? Certainly not a toothbrush. Then, if you're sad or disgusting. Okay? But I think that's what she's doing. Because she wants the baby doll to go from being Sleeping Beauty to being Pinocchio. It's still a Disney fairy tale, but, she wants a Pinocchio. And I seen a comment talking about my voice in my last video, and saying how it wasn't my teeth. It was a matter of my teeth. It really was. I'm nasally too, because I have a past. I let my past get the better of me, okay? Cat move. I can sit up here now. Holy smokes. Let me sit up here, big boy. What up? I don't like this onesie. Damn sleeves. And that goddamn taco shirt. How disgusting. You know what I thought of when I seen that? First thing I thought of? Me, myself, and Irene. When Jim Carrey grabbed the microphone at the grocery store, talk about the Vagisil and a little extra cheese on the taco. You put a rush on that. First thing I thought of. And then she mentioned his member, the burrito. And then she says the kids to keto. Now all they need is some nacho cheese pizza, and they're all set, right? Yeah? Looking for some nacho cheese children. That's what they're, yep. Some nacho cheese pizza. Not being insincere about my sadness of the past just because I'm able to smile today. It was a long time ago, but I'm not over it by now. The nightmares never stop, okay? Nightmare said it just happened again last week. There ain't no therapist around at 3 a.m. after a fucking nightmare. Oh, but my stinky bandits were, yeah, I could go out there and talk to the skunks. But not living here, I fucking can't. I couldn't save my house. Oh, God. I called that house my home for 43 fucking years. Life sucks for the real ones. Life sucks for real people here. Oh, I made a skit with these bears. Never posted it. I never even put it together. Because my arm went paralyzed. And the whole family full of TikTok bears. This is the mama bear. Can you guess why? It's a mama bear and a papa bear and a whole family full of TikTok bears. Okay, I'm gonna go. I didn't want to get this long. I'm sick of the longer videos. They don't get the views they're supposed to get. Not as many people click on them. Not as many people watch them all. People are impatient. More impatient than me. They need a million things in their face all at once. Or they get bored. And they get... Alright. Yep. Don't forget about those buttons down there. And don't forget to go vote for Chili. Okay? That's another video I'm gonna do. A Christmas in July video. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out an All I Want for Christmas song for Chili to win the Grifties Award. Yay, Grifties! Yeah, I need to do some more campaigning. Opening people's eyes up to the matter of Chili de Castro is helpful because dude's a fucking menace. And anybody that listens to him for fucking 5 minutes, they can figure that out real quick. And they know not to make the same mistakes he's made. To not pull the shit he pulls. Be it Nutella, stealing his own van, hiding his own headset on himself, whatever. Trolling his own comment section. Chili's a weirdo, dude, okay? He is. He's a fucking weirdo. You're a weirdo, Chili. Alright. I'm mad. It's been real. Shit happens sometimes, I guess. Oh, hey, look, I just found my stick. It's up in my pant leg. I must have missed my pants. Looks like a hole in my pants. I don't feel a hole. Isn't that strange? Yeah.